And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Now here's McCollum. Pass to Middleton. Launches a three. Johnson with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Murray outside. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Downright lethal in the pick and roll. Gordon's size and quickness, along with the decision-making, it's a tough combination.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First team foul.
And we saw last season the Nuggets GA in the final week of the regular season making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Middleton outside. Back to McCollum. Clock at 6. Driving to the basket. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. To the right side. From 15 feet away. No good off the front iron. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Outside, George. Nice ball movement by Washington. 5 to shoot. In the corner, Middleton with it. Fires from deep. And again, Washington with the triple.
And how smooth is that jumper? Middleton making it look easy from the corner.
Murray with it. George picks him up. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Outside, George. Back to Sarr. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Murray with it. And it's Jokic in the corner. Lob pass to Gordon. An emphatic LU jam.
And using his height to see over the top of the defense. Jokic able to execute there in the pick and roll.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Buck Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. In the corner, it's Gordon. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Coulibaly. Still without a basket. Just 5 to shoot. To stop the run. It's hauled in by Gordon. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. The 3 from Johnson. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Pass to Sarr. Now Koulibaly. From the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
And it's Jokic in the corner. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Middleton for 3, and that concludes the first quarter of play. Nuggets lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love 2 big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Misses the 3. Outside Gordon. Over to the left wing. In the corner, it's Brown. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Murray outside. Oh, good with the triple. Wizards trailed by 5. To the middle. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
You know, Tim, when you look at Bilal Koulibaly, outstanding length for a wing.
Yeah, 6'8" with the reach of Stretch Armstrong. The tools are all there. And at his young age, there is plenty of time to develop his offensive skills.
Pass to Middleton. Over Brown. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6. The Nuggets leading by 6. Murray with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Jokic. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
And that's what you're looking to do. Get your best scorers something within the flow of the offense.
Down low. It's stolen by Brown. Pushing it up. Here's Denver. Wide open look here for Murray. Another 3 for Denver.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
In the corner, Middleton with it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
To the inside. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And it's Jokic in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Koulibaly.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
Closing in on 4 minutes play. Middleton outside. Inside. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Washington making some changes.
Substitution on the court.
The Nuggets leading by 10. Jokic a screen. Here's Murray. Into the lane. On the wing, Johnson. Outside, Gordon. Back to Johnson. There's the 3. No good on the shot. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Give it up for the Nuggets baseball.
44 seconds left in the second quarter. Wizards trail by 10. Johnson outside. Back to Carrington. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. And another miss by Washington. The Nuggets on offense.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
We're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Pass to Champagnie. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Champagnie's got it back down to within single digits for the Wizards. And so it's Denver. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
Wizards trail by 9. Here's Carrington. He has yet to score. Shot clock at 6. Outside Bagley. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Nuggets leading by 9. Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. Off target from outside. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Johnson outside. Here's Carrington. And here's Bagley. Off target from three-point range. Now here's Murray. 10 points for him. And it's Jokic in the corner. The Nuggets with another miss. Wizards trailed by 9. On the wing, Johnson. And good that time.
Oh, great job converting through contact. Johnson needs to keep doing this moving forward.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Jokic. Bagley with the rebound. Carrington with the ball. Nothing on the board. Champagnie. And a miss there on the triple. Denver leading by 7. Undrafted back in 2021, Tim, Justin Champagnie is coming into his own.
Yeah, he and his twin brother Julian both getting opportunities, and in the last few seasons solidifying themselves that they can play in this league and have a role on a good team.
They really have. Here's Carrington. Following the basket by Jokic. Johnson right side. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Carlton Carrington. That's his first foul. Pass to Jokic. Cruising basketball from Jokic.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Now here's Middleton. Left side, George. A reverse. And it's good on the layup.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And it's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. He can't hit that time. Wizards trailed by 7. Middleton outside. From deep. Jokic grabs the miss. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Johnson outside. And Sarr pulls it down. Pass to Coulibaly. Here's McCollum. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Up in time, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The third quarter comes to a close. Denver on top. They lead by 7. And we'll get going after this from... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's McCollum. Driving the lane. And taken away by Johnson. Gordon with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And here's Jokic. Johnson surveying the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
I don't care that he's a rookie. Johnson is a problem.
In the corner, it's Brown. Back to Jokic. It's stolen by Bagley. Here's Johnson. Rebound by the Nuggets. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Murray with it. Now defended by McCollum. Wizards trailed by 7. And a deep 3 from George. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Pass to Coulibaly. Back to Bagley. Now, here's George. Defended by Gordon. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
The oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Pass to Johnson. Denver passing it around. Now Jokic. A slam by Jokic.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Johnson surveying the floor. For three. Down it goes for three.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Johnson the screen. Jokic inside. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson outside. Cleared away by Bagley. Johnson with it. Now defended by Jokic. Bagley. Johnson outside. Here's Bagley. Shoots it up. Nails the jumper.
Silky Johnson can shoot it, folks.
Jokic. Cleared away by Bagley. Wizards trail by 6. Now Koulibaly. Oh, the jumper goes. .125 left in the game. Here's Jokic. Ooh, the touch from Jokic.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Now Johnson, beyond the arc, buries the deep ball.
Well, this team has a lot of confidence in Johnson, and he has a lot of confidence in himself.
Outside Murray. Gordon a screen. And here's Jokic. Got it. Jokic unfazed by the contact.
Calm and collected in the game's biggest moments. You can rely on Jokic when you need a basket.
McCollum outside. From deep. Bagley. Now Johnson. No good from 3. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Murray. Fires the 3. No good. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Score, then hope for some missed turnover at the other end.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
Chris Middleton.
Shoots the 3. Jokic pulls it down. That shot, no good. Washington calls timeout. That is what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
I can't wait to see what they draw off here and who they decide to go to.
Middleton. So we see Denver get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.